there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint, that's for sure.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Welcome, everyone, back to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game. A great night of basketball here on 2K Sports.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
Freak in at point guard. Anthony is out there with Pau Gasol. Then there's Irving, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Stephen Curry. Curry's gone even 50% from the field, 5 of 10. Inside, here's Gasol. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
To the inside, taken away by Anthony. One-on-one here. Here's Freak. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And what a game for Freak. He's got 48 points, then his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Curry kicks to Griffin. Griffin a screen on Butler. It's Durant with the drive. East grabs the miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Lillard dishes to Curry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Hayward's checked in with the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
Yeah, and they've got to jump at the chance to actually stretch this thing out even more.
Good point.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the East All-Stars.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on him.
Freak, and he uses the glass on the layup. Freak's got 52 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Curry kicks to Hayward. They can't stop the run with that one. Hayward's gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. Anthony drives in, passes to Freak. Gasol dishes to Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. 10 points for Butler.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other. Take a look at what Anthony Davis has done. He's got 10 points, and what a great game he's having on the boards, too.
And whatever else he's done, make no mistake that rebounding has been the priority for him. He works harder on the glass than anywhere else. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Outside Curry. He feeds it to Davis. Knocked away from the arc. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And Freak throws it down.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well-coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Butler passes to Irving. Great tee that time from Davis.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence. Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of. Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. Drills the three-pointer.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Davis with the double team, 14 feet away, and Freak gets it to go on the assist by Butler. Freak's got 56 points in the game. Outside Curry. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Griffin can't get it to go in.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it. Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win. Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
From the baseline. Again, Griffin missing. Irving against Curry. Here's Freak. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Griffin. And he banks in the layup. Griffin's got 21 in the game.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
A big group substitution here for the East. Joakim Noah's checked in for Gasol. Wash comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Lowry in for Irving. They double-team Bledsoe. Here's Gasol, and the call will be against Joakim Noah. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Pau Gasol is checked in for Noah. Anthony comes in for Chris Bosh. LeBron, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Freak. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
They double-team Curry. It's Davis with the drive. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's 15 points for Anthony Davis. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Greg, you think they've been rattled?
They have, Kevin, but that's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
On offense, here are the West All-Stars. To the inside, here's Griffin, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Anthony in the corner. Good on the triple.
And that's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
Lillard outside. This one for 3. Good. Lillard's got 21 in the game.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Anthony in the corner. He kicks it to Freak. Nails the 16-footer.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts. Blake Griffin doing all sorts of things. He has 23 points and 2 steals as well. This is some performance we're witnessing out of him.
My man, a night to remember. No doubt about it.
Well, luckily, they've got some really solid backups. You hate to see a player DQ'd, disqualified due to fouls, but they can do a decent job of replacing his production.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Marc Gasol's checked in for Davis. Harden comes in for Kevin Durant. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Lillard. And Chris Paul subbed in for Curry.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
And they'll keep possession. Gasol, no good.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break. Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Antetokounmpo kicks it to Noah. Dishes to Freak. Inside, just his first attempt. That's good from Noah on the assist by Freak.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
Knockout blow.
Zach Randolph, he's checked in for the West. A shot by Paul, nobody around. No good on the quick three. And here are the East All-Stars now. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lowry. Puts one up from 19. And again, another one in from Freak. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A double-team Bledsoe to the right side. And it's Paul penetrating. And that one's good.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Out to the right wing. Noah, the pass to Freak. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Six seconds left here in the fourth quarter. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith in the All-Star Game action now in the books. So let's take a look back at some of the footage from our All-Star Game MVP. Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him, because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
Can you say freak-alicious? Watching this guy all season, I think most of us were expecting him to go off. He did not disappoint. It's a tremendous honor to be named MVP of the All-Star Game. Big-time career underway for this young man.
And that'll do it for this year's All-Star Game. Some splendid talent on display tonight. For Shaquille O'Neal and for Kenny the Jet Smith and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again to start up the NBA's second half of the season.